Yeah, no, we got we have like the easiest job on the planet.
Like seriously,
more or less. Like, there's problems with it, but it's the duties of doing the job are the simplest thing you could ever ask for.
Well, I will say though, we might be like one level of difficulty above radio.
It's not that there's nothing to complain about if you stream. It's just that whenever I see a streamer complaining, I'm like, you gotta consider the optics of like. I always imagine that all of my viewers work in like a fucking Victorian era coal mine or something like that. And they come out and they're coughing up black dust for like a week after every shift. And then I'm like, oh, I only got 5 hours of sleep last night because my cat woke me up, but I had to be there for 1 p.m. You know, like...
porn make way more.
Yeah.
Do people doing what we do but pornographic make way more at the same like viewer?
Probably, yeah.
I've actually asked this very question on this very show.
Oh.
Yeah, we were talking about that. Like, what does a mid-tier, like, you know, cam person do?
The ones that can just afford the little pink thing that sticks out. I can't remember what that thing's called, but everybody's got them.
I would imagine that like it's similar to this where you have up and down days. Like maybe you can make
the love sense. That's the one.
Right.
Where they cheer and then it makes their stuff jiggle.
Dude.
The real question is, does the highest tier cam girl make as much as the highest tier Twitch streamer?
I would say
probably not.
Probably not.
I agree.
Not, yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't think
cap's lower.
Yeah.
The bottom is higher and the top is lower, I bet.
I think that might be true, yeah.
People can watch Ninja for like 8 hours, isn't it? If you're watching like a cam show, you're kind of like...
Shit starts to chafe.
Yeah, like, I got what I came here for, and I gave you some tokens, and now that's that.
Yeah, Why is it they all have fucking awful audio? Like, if somehow it was able for me to make the transition over to being over there, I would just dominate with my production value.
Well,
it wouldn't take
one
very much.
side of your production value. Yeah.
Well, I would get the love sense, obviously.
But dude, even like...
How much do people pay for like what do you pay for? I've never explored this avenue.
You do private shows is the big one, but like generally you have like a list of things you want done during that stream. So if you get like 250 tokens, you'll take your top off. If you get like 500 tokens, you'll like finger your butt or something. And then eventually there's a tier that's like,
I want to have $5.
I want to have a private show. Private show costs this much, and then they go offline to show just the one person that paid them.
Well, I think it's not just like one person, right? Like they can.
Oh yeah, you can get a group, right? That's true.
And it's
tokens,
like
more
paid,
people.
and it's paid, and you pay per minute, right? Like you just.
Do you?
Like, I think so.
I thought it was just you go until they come or something, and then they turn it off.
Do they have cum tracking technology on those websites?
Probably.
It's amazing.
Oh!
I don't know what the. I have no idea what the currency exchange is for like tokens. So if I said really low numbers, I just don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's Twitch chat. I'm sure all of them watch it, so you guys should let us know how it works.
Yeah, I'm not trying.
I'm not fingering my butt for 1,000 bits, chat.
I mean, if I need to say it for credibility, yeah, I've looked at camgirl sites before. It's not a big deal.
It is per minute, about 30 tokens average per minute. How much is 30 tokens?
I don't know what a token is, okay?
You gotta give us dollar amount.
Yeah.
How much is a token?
Like, how much is 30 tokens? Is that like 30 cents?
I'm trying to see, like, if someone donated 1,000 bits to me, what would I be expecting?
I have never paid anything. No,
a token is 5 cents, so it's like $1.50 a minute.
Wow. That's
this
pretty
is way
good,
cheaper
dude.
than I thought it was.
I should be fingering my butthole on stream.
On immediately polar opposites. Rob was like, "That's amazing," and Austin was like, "That's so cheap."
Dude, if I was getting paid $1.50 a minute right now, are you kidding?
I'm not fingering my butthole for $1.50 a minute.
Oh,
or
absolutely not.
The alternative is you gotta buy like 1,000 minutes at once. I'm not doing any piecemeal like 2-minute butthole fingerings for $3, okay?
I don't want to hear meal and butthole fingering anyone
I'm just
near
saying,
each other.
for just the NLSS, that's $1,600 a month, just straight up. And that's not including whatever tips they get on top of that.
I'm not fingering my butthole for any less than $50. All right.
I came over from NL's chat because you're pretty spot on for how these sites work. Thank you, I guess.
You can't use more than 4 finger on Chatterbait. fuck. I know.
Is that a rule?
The fact that you said it like that, it has to be a rule.
Wait, what's the
No way that's
Wait.
a rule.
So no fisting allowed
no
is what they're
fisting
saying.
is what that rule
That's
is.
yep. Unless you can fist yourself with 4 fingers.
What if you're missing your thumb?
Yeah, does the thumb count?
The thumb? Yeah, thumb's a finger. Come on.
I think everyone here agrees the thumb is a finger,
good
right?
Rule. I think that's a good rule. That's a safety. That's an OSHA rule right there.
So you can karate chop your vulva, but you can't do a regular punch.
Oh, so I could light myself on fire, but I couldn't put 5 fingers in my pussy?
I can't believe people are saying the thumb is not a finger in my chat.
That's insane.
You're not serious, right? You're just trolling.
The thumb is a finger. Wait, and you know what? That's the other thing. Is that like I said, there were multiple people, so that's just $1.50 a minute per person.
Oh, okay. I see how this
That's
starts
for
to
a
add up.
private show.
Right, yeah. Well, that's how the per minute works.
But
So
let me fuck with you, okay? Because people will give you money on Twitch for not fingering your butthole.
right, that's true.
Yeah.
Strikes me
But-
as way better for me personally. Because I
What
don't
if you
have to
really
finger
like
my butthole.
doing that? Maybe you really
Yeah, what
love
if you like
fingering
doing
it.
I mean, I'm with you, but I think you can also like doing it, but not like doing it for Turkey Tugger 89.
Fair enough,
on-
but if you don't care,
Wait, you don't know Turkey
That's a
Tugger?
great
Maybe
way-
he's right.
I would say that doing that on stream rather than what we do on stream might be a level above us in difficulty.
I think it's 10 levels above us in terms of
Yeah.
difficulty.
absolutely.
I disagree. I think I'm better at fingering my butthole than I am at Fortnite.
That's actually true. I probably am too.
I'll be honest with you, I'm not.
I believe that.
Thank you. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said.
There's a lot of lull.
Yeah.
Ooh.
If people wanted to watch me jerk off, I'd do it for money.
No, I think I wouldn't want to get into it without knowing whether or not I'd get lots of money for it. But if I got, like,
that's the thing. Yeah.
that's the scary part. I'm not
Yeah.
fucking like going into the shame town for like $50.
Yeah.
Right. And this is why Twitch has an exclusive retainer for us in our contracts.
Because
Because we would all want to make side revenue jacking off.
I feel like I'm legitimately gonna get a message after the stream like, "Hey, I have money."
Yeah, you may
And I'm
actually.
gonna have to make a choice.
The only way I could do it is if I got involved in that like financial domination side, which, as I understand it, you just like from talking to other people and
Where
friends
they
of
pay
mine
you
that
to be rich.
well basically where the interested party is like, oh yeah, extort me, and you're like, hey,
Right.
Right, yeah.
hey, you small cock bitch, give me $1,000, and they go, oh yes, thank you, mistress, and you're like, that's the dream scenario, right?
Yeah,
Is that the
that's pretty-
epitome of too much money?
I don't know
The
if the-
highest order?
I don't
the
even know if
epitome
they're
of too much
wealthy.
money is like eating orphans.
I think
probably.
they actually just got the lowest roll ever. If it's like a genetic fetish, they just got screwed. It's like, hey,
Right.
here's a fetish that's very,
feel
very
that.
niche, and also it forces you to give away the resource you need to live.
Did you say eating orphans?
I did.
That
Can't
took me
relate
about
to
a
that at
minute to
all.
process.
Why?
Did we get any stats about like whether the average cam streamer is doing better than the average Twitch streamer?
I doubt those numbers are publicly available at all.
After our whole conversation here, I feel like they're making a fuck ton more money than we are.
Yeah, they were getting screwed.
I think
Yeah,
we're
I
getting
think you
real
might be right.
It's time to
Can we not,
unionize.
you know?
We're not getting paid for it.
Dude, okay, you guys said it's low, but $1.50 a minute per viewer, that's like the joke thing that we do about like, yeah, it's $1 a view. Like that's
Oh,
literally
yeah.
what that is. So
We
I
did
mean,
do that a lot.
But that's only when you get a private show. So you got to
True,
spend like
yeah.
45 minutes at the start of it being like, hey, chicken flopper. And then like pretending to be having fun even though you're at work. Like,
Right,
and you're-
yeah.
You don't have to look like you're having fun. You just have to gyrate.
That's fucked up, dude.
The most exchanged during a webcam show is $42,000 for a 1-hour session. Apparently.
It's quite a bit.
Yeah, well, okay.
I
the
want to
most-
know what they
But
did.
how much
though.
does Ninja make?
The most
but-
points scored in a basketball game is like 80.
Right.
It's not like I'm just gonna slide it into the NBA and be like, "Sorry, Wilt Chamberlain, I've
Can I just
broken
say,
your record."
I don't know if this number is accurate, but in your chat somebody said average of $200 to $1,000 a day on a rough stream length of 5 hours.
So it's like
That's
$40
long,
an hour.
though, for doing stuff like that.
I mean, I don't know, man. That's
Depends
more
where
than
you're
I'm
coming
making.
from, I guess.
Right? Yeah.
So here's a question:
Okay,
if someone approached you, and
Yeah.
all that, and you,
I'm already out.
let's say if it's a trustful situation, right? There's no weirdness going on here. They just said, "I want to watch you jerk off once for 20 minutes."
Yeah.
How much money
Right.
would you need to do that?
How much would you need for that video to be spread all over the internet? No, I'm out.
No, like I said, this is a trust. They're not going to do it. You can assume they're not.
No, they are. Absolutely,
but
they are.
for the sake of the
let's-
argument, though.
Let's say there is that risk. What's the number? Because I think with that risk, I'd say the number for me would probably be like $1 million. With that
Wow.
risk. If that's the risk, then yeah, I want to live for the rest of my life pretty comfortably.
What if that's not the risk?
What?
This
What
is
if that's not the risk?
1991.
$1 million gets you a comfortable life. Is that the implication?
Yeah,
Yeah.
in New York.
Yeah, well, dude, you could put that into whatever and earn 5% and live on the fucking interest, dude. You give $50,000 a year. I could live on $50,000 a year.
Hey, dream a little larger. You got him by the balls. He approached you, presumably
If
with a
somebody
large
wants to
briefcase.
If somebody's gonna give me $1 million to watch me jerk off for 20 minutes, I'll take $1 million.
You ever read The Art of the Deal? Me
Well,
neither,
okay,
but I
what if-
imagine
what
it's
if-
against that kind
What
of
about
stuff.
without the risk?
Without the risk?
Without the
Much
risk.
lower, probably.
Like $50?
yeah, I might do it for a tenner. You know, I don't know. Depends on how hungry I am that day.
If it's just one person and they're like, I'm going to watch you jerk off and I'm not going to take photos or videos, I could be sold. But it's
Yeah.
going to cost you. It's going to cost you dearly.
I feel like you have a much higher risk now of getting an email after the show.
I'm not messing with you. There would be like a lawyer present during the negotiations that would be like, this is how it's going down. And like, if you're going to do it, you're going to do it right. Like
Right,
Ohm
yeah.
trying to sell that courier in Dota 2. We're going to be flying around the country and picking the
Exchanging
appropriate
briefcases.
venue and
Yeah.
Do you have a secret thrill that, like, the exchange of a briefcase for another briefcase sounds awesome? You know, the the briefcase full of money scene?
And what is my briefcase full of myself jerking off?
It's got like a flash drive or something.